Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Maria Martinez. Today's topic is inner child, victim, and ego. This topic is important because we want to look at ourselves as wholeness, but we also want to acknowledge the parts of ourselves that sometimes may act out or may act independent or may resist or may want to show us or are showing us the things that we're ready to work on to come into that integration, to that wholeness, to move through our ascension and move through our upgrades, mind, body, and spirit. So we want to release these parts of ourselves from being bound and shackled, and we want to empower them. We want to also release them from the fear or their perspective of fear. We want to acknowledge these parts, or we want to acknowledge them as parts of ourselves, parts of who we are, because they all serve a purpose. They all were created by us to help us through different situations through our lives. So we want to honor, first of all, those parts. We want to validate them, and we want to validate their experience with compassion and loving kindness. And then we want to invite them into higher states of consciousness, into the light. We want to invite them into freedom, into joy, into sovereignty. We want to age them up, empower them, give them the tools to see the way forward with peace, ease, and grace. Go ahead and take a deep breath. And go ahead and expand your awareness, the awareness of yourself as a multidimensional being, as a mind or a mental body, as an emotional body. And let's invite our mental body or emotional body to expand even further and to invite those parts of us, our inner child, the parts of us that felt victimized or play the victim, a part of us, ego, that tried to protect us, that created resistance when we felt unsafe, created resistance when it was encountered by the unknown, by fear. We want to invite all those parts of us that have been working behind the scenes, sometimes in opposition of our goals and our dreams, sometimes grasping, holding on to the fear of the unknown, the fear of getting hurt, the fear of any pain or trauma. We want to bring those parts of us into the light, into feeling safe, into connection with self, with universe, with source, with God, with yourself. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. You may even, as you're inviting them in, you may even see them in front of you. And as we invite them in front of us, first of all, again, we want to acknowledge as beautiful, divine parts of ourselves that serve the purpose. We want to invite them to come into the light, to experience peace and grace. And as we're inviting them to come into the light, to know their truth, to know their true connection with Source. We want to also release them from what's been influencing them to act out. We want to release them from the shackles of pain and suffering, the cycles, the patterns, the programs the stories, the illusion, the mind life, the projections of others, the old programming, the belief system, and the belief systems of others. We want to release them from the need to control or the need for significance, for approval, for validation. We want to release them from all the ways that they gave their power away, from all the ways they lost themselves, lost their way. We want to move them and invite them back into the light, into their divine knowing, into their divine connection, so that they can choose freedom. Freedom from attachment, from entanglement, from possession, domination, control, oppression. Freedom from codependency. Freedom from pain and suffering. Freedom from victimization. Freedom from the fear of the unknown. Go ahead and take a deep breath. Invite them in. You may see three parts of you, one representing the inner child, one representing the victim, one representing the ego, or you may see multiple parts of you that are different ages that you're working with. However you see them, it's perfect. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Go ahead and feel into those parts. You may even experience some of the sadness, some of the grief, some of the loneliness that those parts are holding. And as you notice your experience, invite them into the space of love, loving kindness, passion. Invite them into the space of self-healing, self-awareness, self-acceptance, self-love. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And as you're inviting them into the light, go ahead and take another deep breath. As you're releasing the old wounding, the old pain, the old victim. As you're releasing the old stories that created this journey for each part of yourself. You're inviting them to see themselves, know themselves, and to choose love, joy, freedom, empowerment. You're inviting them to step into their knowing, to step into their truth, to step into self-love, self-belief, to step into their I am presence. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. And go ahead and fill yourself with compassion, loving kindness for those parts of you, all those little parts of you, all those little parts of you that seek freedom, seek joy, seek happiness, seek connection, that seek love. Go ahead and take a deep breath. With your arms wide open, invite all those parts to their higher knowing. You are free. To their higher knowing, you are to your higher knowing, you are powerful beyond. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. You clear, delete, and create the illusion, the mind lie, the non-truth. As you delete and uncreate the illusion of the entanglement, the illusion of heaviness and darkness. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Nesho word ukimeke anayate chiti ako yakamawata nayoto wodieke nish ayoko yet akamawata idayako yemeyato do yanama ush ayako shayo neme udu kaya ukrene Ushta une iyo kumawa. Umko ote et okushaya. Ishnia wana ote i. Iako ok nawatas. Ungeyata it utaya ot okona. Shia ot she ik eya. Unga ete ot este. Ushayana. One more deep breath. Nash ut ayat ekish. Nish ut eki u ash. Nek eak aot. Usht imeku ishi. Naya ut ayat eke ish o at. Neya shaut ushamawatoko. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. Holding the space of sovereignty, holding the space of light, holding the space of I am, seeing yourself surrounded by your part, your beautiful divine part, seeing yourself surrounded in light, love, and freedom, joy, and passion. Go ahead and take one more deep breath and invite them to come forth. Invite them into ultimate healing. Invite them into full ownership, empowerment, radical responsibility, embracing all that they are, light, earth, embracing and allowing their magnificence to shine. One more deep breath. And you again may see one individual representing each, or you may see several different stages in front of you, or different ages. However that looks like, be the light, be peace, be joy, be grace, be the space of love, kindness, compassion, forgiveness. Deep breath. Go ahead and hold that space. Hold that intention for yourself in all your parts. One more deep breath. Releasing, deleting, and creating all that is not in alignment with the light. All that is not in alignment with your truth. All that is not in alignment with Source, Universe, God, within you. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. You may even want to bring your hands to your heart and feel yourself as your expanded state. Feel yourself as your multidimensional body. Feel yourself, divine power, divine will, divine compassion, divine connection, divine love, divine power, divine consciousness, divine intelligence. Let him take one more time. And feel into that space, the vast space, the space of light. Let him take one more deep breath. Again, expanding that space of compassion and love and kindness. Holding that space for yourself in all parts of you. Seeing yourself as one, as love, light, truth. I am. One more deep breath. I am. You are. I am. Yeah, yeah, anahuti, tuanamawoti atak, unayetik. Feel the beam of light in your alignment, through your crown, through your heart line, connecting to source and expanding through your body, your field. Go ahead and take one more deep breath. You're remarkable. Lots of love.